Hey everyone, it's Kimberly, and it is Hydra session time, which means that it is time for a deep exfoliation, maximum hydration pampering session. And you might be wondering, like, okay, why is there a different background than normal? And it's because we are here with Kendra. I'm here with Kendra. We're at a senior living facility. We're doing actually a holiday bazaar right now where we are showing some products as well as letting people sign up for free pampering sessions. And you can see Kendra here at work right now. There she is. Oh, there she is. She's doing some work right now. And we're going to jump right in. So if you have your samples, go ahead and grab your samples. Go ahead and open up your samples as well. We're going to be doing a 4-in-1 cleanser with a microdermabrasion treatment, a charcoal mask, a facial peel, and that's all of the hydrate. I mean, that's all of the exfoliation. And then we're going to do the hydration piece, which is going to be our nourishing oil, the moisture renewing gel mask, and the um, hydrogel eye patches too. So deep exfoliation, maximum hydration pampering session. So go ahead and find your cleanser. We're going to be using the 4-in-1 cleanser, which looks like this. I'm going to be using the one for normal to dry skin just because my skin sometimes tends to get a little drier in the colder weather. And so the cleanser, it cleans, it tones, it brightens, and exfoliates. Now, usually when I use my cleanser, I use a skin cleansing brush because it cleans your face 85% better than if you use your hands or if you use a washcloth, okay? But I'm not going to use this today because we're doing a deep exfoliation and I don't want it to be too rough for my skin. So let's go ahead, take your wet washcloth, find your cleanser, and let's go ahead and dampen our face with the wet washcloth. And we're going to put the cleanser on all over, okay? You're going to feel these small little exfoliation beads in here. And we're going to leave the cleanser on because the next step we're going to do is the microdermabrasion treatment. And this is going to just kind of help it go on a lot smoother. You want your face to be wet, but because I'm kind of sitting here, I'm not like at the sink or by the shower. And the sink behind me doesn't work. So you might say, there's a sink behind you. It's not working. So let's go ahead and find the microdermabrasion. Now, microdermabrasion is good for anyone with large pores, uneven skin tone, hyperpigmentation, um, dry patches, dark spots, age spots, sunspots. Microdermabrasion is really good for them as well. So let me show you a before and after photo of microdermabrasion treatment. So you can kind of see here this dark area on her cheek. After using microdermabrasion for about 2.5 months, you can see how that has cleared up and that area is a lot smaller. And then here at the bottom, it might be hard to see, but she has some breakouts here on her cheek area. And after using microdermabrasion for about a month or so, you can kind of see how that started to clear up. So we're going to put that deep exfoliation on. We're going to remove the top layer of dead skin cells and we're going to clean out the pores. This is the first level of exfoliation that we're going to be doing. You want your face to be wet, so that's why I'm keeping the cleanser on. And you're going to do a gentle scrub all over with that microdermabrasion. So we're getting into the pores, cleaning out the pores, exfoliating a little bit, but also removing that top layer of dead skin cells. So remember about a month ago, I talked about this one spot here. It was a lot darker and it's starting to brighten up. So microdermabrasion removes age spots, it removes dark spots, it removes sunspots, it removes all of that and helps to lighten up those areas too. So go ahead and get that microdermabrasion on all over. Once you got a good scrub, we'll go ahead and take our washcloth and wipe it off. Or if you're at the sink, go ahead and splash your face with the water to get it off. The next thing we're going to be doing is the charcoal mask, which is definitely one of my favorite products. I absolutely love the charcoal mask. Now you can use the microdermabrasion 2 or 3 times a week, no more than that. You can use the charcoal mask 2 or 3 times a week too. You typically would not want to use them like we're doing right now every week. What we're doing a Hydra session is about 2 times a month is how often you would do that because you don't want to do such a deep exfoliation and then the hydration is fine, but such a deep exfoliation, you don't want to do that too often. Okay, so 2 times a month is perfect for that. Now, if you went to a spa and got a Hydra session done, it would cost you about $374 to get a Hydra session done. You get to do this for free. So if you want samples for our next session, which is going to be on the 17th, Friday the 17th, make sure you comment samples so that you can get samples for that also. Okay. What I like to do is take the back of my hand to make sure I have all of the exfoliation beads off before we move on to the next step. Okay, so charcoal mask is the next thing we're going to be using. The charcoal mask looks like this. This is how I want your face to look. I'm going to show you a picture of me with the charcoal mask on, and then I'm going to go ahead and paint it onto my face because you are literally painting it on your face, okay? So you want your charcoal mask to look like this. We're going to put it on all over, and it's going to detoxify the skin and pull out all of the toxins and impurities out of our pores as well, okay? I'm gonna be using the masking applicator just because it allows it to go on a lot smoother and a lot easier. But it smells so good. Love the smell. To add a little more. What I like about this masking applicator is that you only need a little of the mask. This tube will give you 55 to 60 uses if you're using the masking applicator. Okay. So go ahead and get that charcoal mask on all over. I'm just doing a light layer because I want it to dry pretty quickly. And it's tough when you're using the screen as your mirror too, because the screen is kind of backwards when you're using it. So you're like, did I do that side or did I do the other side? Okay, so the charcoal mask is going to get tight, and that's exactly what we want to happen for it to get tight. People are probably like, what is happening over there? What is she doing? Why is her face bleeding? So what's going to happen is the toxins and impurities are going to be pulled out of my pores. So if you take a look at my picture here, you see all of these white speckles, these dark like speckles and that kind of stuff. These are toxins and impurities that are being pulled out of my pores. So the charcoal mask has peppermint in it. It has honeysuckle, rosemary, navy bean extract, which helps with uneven skin tone. It helps to even out your skin. And I have another photo I'm going to show you here. Take a look at this guy's nose. And here you can see there's some blackheads and all of that fun stuff in his nose. After using the charcoal mask, you can see what it looks like afterwards, right? It pulled out all of the toxins and impurities. And then at the top, she has rosacea. Using charcoal mask for 2 weeks, okay? 2 weeks, you can kind of see how it toned down the redness and helps to even out her skin as well. So you'll probably see some toxins and impurities being pulled out of my pores here also. And I'll show you what they look like. But the thing is, you can use the charcoal mask 2 to 3 times a week. So not every day at all. But if you work in a clinic, if you work at a hospital, if you work in a daycare, if you work at a school, if you work at any place like that, the charcoal mask is fantastic. If you work outdoors, men and women use the charcoal mask. My kids use the charcoal mask. We all use the charcoal mask. We say families that mask together stay together, right? So it's going to get tight. And you can kind of start to see here on my nose, those toxins and impurities that are being pulled out of my nose also. Um, but fun, right? Fun. Love the charcoal mask. So while we're letting the charcoal mask sit, I'm going to tell you what we're going to use next. It's going to be our Revealing Radiance Facial Peel, okay? What this does is this digs one layer deep underneath the skin and basically dissolve all of the dead skin cells. So the charcoal mask is our second exfoliation. What it does is it digs 3 layers deep into the pores. So we are really pulling out all of the stuff out of our pores right now. It's activated charcoal, which means it's the purest charcoal that you can get. And it acts like a magnet. It pulls 2 to 3 times its weight of impurities out of your pores. Okay. So that's the charcoal mask. This Revealing Radiance Facial Peel, which we're going to use next, has glycolic acid in it. The glycolic acid goes in and dissolves all of the dead skin cells. So when a new layer of skin comes up, it's a lot more plumper. It's a lot more youthful. It is a lot more vibrant. And so this really works for that new layer of skin. Okay. I do have a before and after photo on this. I will show you that when we get to it. But while we're waiting for the charcoal mask, I am going to share with you a little bit about the business opportunity because you might know someone that would be a good fit with Mary Kay, especially with the holiday season coming up. You might know somebody, or it might be you, that might be interested in a way to make some extra money on the side, and Mary Kay could be that for you. We do have a holiday pilot program where you can try Mary Kay for the holidays, try it and see if you like it. If you're great after the holidays and you don't like it, you just quit. And if you do like it, you continue on to work your business if you still like it after the holidays too. So our holiday pilot program kind of works the same as everything else, except for it's the holiday pilot program. And if you're interested in learning more about a holiday pilot program, I want you to comment the word holiday, okay? Holiday in the comments if you're interested to hearing a little bit about our holiday pilot program to maybe make some extra money over the holidays. And don't forget, if you want samples for the next session, which is going to be on the 17th, go ahead and comment samples in the comments. That way we can get the samples out to you in time as well. So take a look at my nose. It might be hard to see through the screen, but there are some toxins and impurities here on my nose. You see those spots and speckles, toxins and impurities there. If anything turns white while you have the charcoal mask on, that just means that you have some breakouts that is drying out, or it's either on the surface of your skin or underneath the surface of your skin as well. Oh, there's one. Is that one over there? Right here? Is that a breakout? It looks like it. Yeah, it's a bump. So it's drying it out. You can see how it's white right there. It's actually drying it out. So fun. Love this charcoal mask. Anyone can use it. My 6-year-old, when he was 3, he was using the charcoal mask. So it's safe for kids too. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and take off the charcoal mask. It looks like it's ready. It comes off super easy. It's a wash off. It's not a peel. And you just wipe it off. It comes off super easy. Watch this. It comes off super easy. Now, if you want to get it out of your towels, you have to keep your towels wet to get it out. If it's your white towel anyway, you don't want the towel to dry, because if it dries, then it kind of stains the towel. But if you use a gray towel, I usually use a gray towel, but I couldn't find a gray towel today to do it. So I'm using what I have, but it comes off super easy. And I want you to look in the mirror too. If you have your charcoal mask on, look in the mirror, because that's where you see the biggest difference when you look in the mirror also. But your skin is going to be feeling oh so good when you get the charcoal mask off. We were doing a pampering session with someone last night, and it's so cute. She did the charcoal mask, she did the miracle set and the charcoal mask. And man, when she took the charcoal mask off, she kept saying, "My skin feels so good. My skin feels so good." And we were like, "Yeah, we know. We use this all the time. We know how great your skin feels." But it feels so good. Your pores are like, "I can breathe. Thank you. I can breathe." Did I get it all off? It looks like I did. Okay. So the next thing we're going to use is our Revealing Radiance Facial Peel. Okay. So we're going to put that on. I'm just going to fan my face a little bit so it can dry. But the Revealing Radiance Facial Peel is next. It comes in a tube like this. It's glycolic acid. The acid kind of goes underneath that top layer of skin to dissolve all of those dead skin cells. I do a couple of pumps, maybe 3 pumps in my hand. And then I pat it into my skin. Okay, so I don't rub it. I pat it into my skin. Now, a tingle is normal. If you do have a tingle, that's normal, okay, because it's the glycolic acid. Sometimes you don't get a tingle though. Some people get a tingle, some people don't get a tingle. It just kind of depends. But I just kind of pat it onto my face, just like this. And this right here will be the last thing that we actually take off. Everything else we're going to keep on. Okay. So this is the last step of the exfoliation for the face. We are going to do the lips. All right, so it is on my face. We're going to let this sit for about 10 minutes or so. Is how long you want it to sit. That way it can do the full effect that we want it to do. You won't see a difference from the facial peel right now, but you will see it in about 2 to 3 days because that new layer of skin will pop up. Okay. Now, while that is sitting, let me go ahead and do the scrub for my lips in case I forget. So we have our satin lips, which looks like this. It is a shea butter sugar scrub, and it's a shea butter lip balm. Now, if you use something like Carmax or Blistex, those things have alcohol in them, and they literally dry out your lips, so they're not good for your lips. So don't use them, okay? But you want something that's oil-based. This is shea butter right here, which locks in the moisture. You're going to scrub your lip with the shea butter scrub. and you're going to wash that off. I'm going to just take everything off at the same time, the facial peel and the lip scrub off. And when we do that and put the lip balm on, your lips are going to be so soft, so smooth, so kissable. And if you don't have anyone to kiss, at least your lips are in ready position for when you find someone, okay? So a good scrub all over. Good scrub. Okay, while we're letting this sit, I'm gonna go ahead and just share a little more with you about the business opportunity. Okay, so we make a 50% profit on everything we sell, which is a little good extra money, while during the holiday season. But I forgot to tell you, so as of September 1st, if you have not heard, Mary Kay earned the number one award. We are number one in skincare and color cosmetics. So we are the number one skincare and color cosmetic company, not in the US, but in the world. In the world as of September 1st. So congratulations to Mary Kay, which is so exciting. Now we make a 50% profit on everything we sell. So let's say you sell $100, you put $50 in your pocket. That is some great money to make in between paychecks, right? Or to make some great money to make while you're at home, hanging out with the kids. You can do a lot of stuff from your cell phone. We work this business virtually like this. We work this business online. We work it through social media, and you can do in-person things too. As you saw me and Kendra out here doing some in-person stuff as well. So 50% profit. The second way we make our money is when you actually build and grow a team. You don't have to, it's not required. But let's just say you wanted to tap into that second stream of income. Then Mary Kay will pay you a commission check anywhere between 4 and 36% commission based on what your team members do. Okay, so it doesn't come from you. It doesn't come from me. Mary Kay pays that, which is awesome. Mary Kay is the number one skincare and color cosmetic company in the world. Okay, so you get that from Mary Kay too. And then we do have a car program. You might have heard of the Pink Cadillac, which we are working right now. Like we are racing right now to finish the Pink Cadillac by the end of this month. So by you watching this video, by you commenting samples, by you commenting holiday, you're helping us finish this Pink Cadillac. It's a huge goal. It's a huge goal. But we are working really hard right now to finish it up by November 30th. It would be Pink Cadillac number 2 is what it would be. And our team get to say we're part of a Pink Cadillac unit, which is so exciting. So yes, we have a car program. Mary Kay pays your license, your taxes, your registration, and up to 85% of your car insurance. Or you can take the cash instead. So the first level car would be a silver Chevy Trax, or you can take $425 in cash every single month for 2 years. $425. Who could use an extra $425 in their bank account for every single month for the next 2 years? Okay, but I take the free car instead. But you have a choice, and that's what I love. You have a choice. All right, let's go ahead and take off our Revealing Radiance facial peel and satin lips too. I know you didn't get a sample of satin lips, but when you get satin lips, because you're going to love it so much because your lips feel so good, trust me, you're going to want to use it, okay? Let's take off our satin lips. And this was the last step of our exfoliation process. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to start the hydration process, which at this point, your face is like, okay, I need some water now because you have exfoliated me so much. Now I need to get a drink of water, which we're going to do, okay? But first, let's go ahead and put our Shea Butter Lip Balm on so that you can have those soft, kissable lips, because who does not want soft, kissable lips? And I forgot to tell you, but because it's green and white, men are the biggest buyers of our satin lip products because they want soft lips too. They want you to have a good experience when you come in, talking about you want to kiss. Like, okay, you want to be kissing some soft kissable lips, right? Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do our nourishing oil. But before we do that, let's do our hydrogel eye patches. So they look like this. You get 60 patches in this jar. The patches, men and women can use the patches also. Take a look at my friend here. Take a look at those bags underneath his eyes. He have enough bags to be able to go on a trip without packing, right? But he's using the hydrogel eye patches here. And after about 20 minutes or so, take a look at his under eye area. There's still a little puffiness, but nowhere near that right there. And then here, you can see that she has some puffiness and some dark circles here. After using the patches for about 20 minutes, 30 minutes, because she has her timestamp 720, 750, you see that the dark circles and puffiness is gone, right? So love these. They hydrate underneath the eye area. Let me show you what they look like, and then I'm gonna put it on. Now you probably do have a sample of these too. They're infused in coconut water, which is amazing. They actually hydrate underneath the skin area. You can pop them in the fridge too if you want to, but this is what they look like. And you just put that small this way. Your eye go right into the curvature of that patch. Okay. It comes with a little spatula because these things are like so slippery. There's no way you can grab it with your finger or you'll be slipping and sliding all over the place. Okay. Okay. Let's reapply this one because I didn't put it good. Actually, yeah, no, this is right. Okay, there we go. So this is hydrating the skin underneath the eye area. It's also helping with any kind of puffiness. You will leave this on for about 10, no more than 20 minutes. You don't use it every day, about 2 times a week is how often you use the Hydra eye patches. Now, while we have those sit, we're going to go ahead and put on our nourishing oil because it's like a drink of water for your face. We call this Jesus tears because this does all kinds of stuff. You can use it for all types of things. You can use it on your cuticles, put it in your hair. You can use it on your elbows, your knees, all over the place. It's part of our Naturally line. It's 100% natural. It has almond oil, sesame oil. I cannot think. Oh, olive oil. Like I can't think of the other oil off the top of my head. It's a medicine dropper. I just drop a few drops and then I just press it into my face just like this, just for the hydration. And man, my skin loves it right now just because of that deep exfoliation that I just did on my face too. So good. So good. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. And then the next thing we're going to use is our moisture renewing gel mask. We're going to keep that on. So the gel mask is a little different than the charcoal mask. It doesn't get hard like the charcoal mask does. It basically gives your skin a drink of water, and you do have a sample of this one. We're going to put this on all over. It's a hydrating mask. It's what it is. So it's really good. It doesn't matter if you have dry skin, oily skin. It's really good to hydrate your skin every once in a while to give your skin a drink of water, okay? Like we drink water for our body, you got to give your skin a drink of water too. So if your skin is dull, if it's looking dull and you wash your face and you're like, hey, my skin still looks like a hot mess, I don't know what's happening, you got to hydrate it. That's the problem. So I'm using the moisture, the applicator in here that goes in here. And we're going to go ahead and put this on all over. I'm going to take off my patches because I want to get my moisture renewing gel mask around what my patches are too. But we're going to put this on all over. I absolutely love this stuff. So good. So good. They're over there talking. She's doing a video. I am doing a video in front of a lot of people, so people can watch me if they want to. That's the thing about Mary Kay is that you can do this business anywhere. It doesn't even matter where you are because everybody washed their face with something, right? So why not wash your face with Mary Kay, with the number one skincare and color cosmetic product in the world? Why not wash your face with Mary Kay? Okay, so I'm just rubbing this moisture renewing gel mask in, and we're going to keep it on. And when you wake up in the morning, OMG, your skin is going to be like, thank you for doing the deep exfoliation and then the maximum hydration pampering session. I really appreciate that. So now we have no quotas in Mary Kay. So you don't have to sell a certain amount every single month. Okay. There are no maximums and minimums, and there are no territories either. So you can work your business wherever you are. Now we do look for certain qualities when we think someone might be great at doing something like Mary Kay. So quality number one is we look for people that are busy, because busy people know how to get things done. I mean, seriously, like I'm sitting here at an event, people are all around, and we have people coming to the table. Thankfully, Kendra is here, but we get things done, right? We get things done. The second quality is we look for people that are not the sales type. And you're like, wait, you sell from Mary Kay. The products are so good. They're number one in the world. I don't need to sell them. They sell themselves, right? So we look for people that are not the sales type because sometimes salespeople are pushy and aggressive and it doesn't fit in our philosophy, which is God first, family second, and career third. The third quality is we look for someone that is family oriented because, again, God first, family second, career third. And then we look for winners because winners like to win, but winners like to hang around other winners because when you hang around other winners, you continue to win. But sometimes you hang around losers, you become a loser, but you don't even realize it because everybody else is a loser too, right? So those are the qualities that we look for. This month in October, it costs $35 to get started with the Mary Kay business. And with this, you get a full website that's good for a whole year. You also get catalogs, some samples, you get a brochure, you get access to all of the education tools and apps. You get all of that stuff for $35 for a whole year, which is so good. You can't even have a website for a month and only pay $35. Okay. Mary Kay updates the website, maintains the website, all of that stuff too. So if you're like, I want to do something like that, remember, comment holiday in the comments so we can tell you about our holiday pilot program because it might be for you. You might enjoy it. You might be interested in it. I mean, who doesn't want to make a little extra money over the holidays too, right? Now, let's talk about the products that we shared today. So, if you fell in love with some of the products that we shared today, or if you're like, how do I get those products or how much do they cost? So, the first thing we did was the cleanser. The cleanser is 26, okay? This cleanser will last you about 9 months. It's how long it will last. It's also based on your skin type, so combination oily or normal to dry skin. We also did the microdermabrasion scrub, the refine, which is 36. It's a deep exfoliation, okay? Then we did the charcoal mask. You get 55 to 60 uses out of the charcoal mask, okay? And also you want to use it with the masking applicator because then you can get all of the uses out of that. We did the lip scrub and the lip balm. So each one of those are 12 each. Then we did the facial peel, which is 68. And that's all of the exfoliating products. Then we did the hydrogel eye patches, where you get 60 patches in the jar for 40. We did the nourishing oil, which is 50. We called it Jesus Tears. Then we did the moisture renewing gel mask, which is 24. And those are all of the nourishing products, okay? Now at the bottom, there's some extra products that you can get. But if you get all of the exfoliating products and all of the nourishing products, you actually get our travel roll-up bag for free, which looks like this. There's a hanger here where you can hang it up. You can hang it on your towel rack behind the door. All of the pockets are clear so you can see what's in each pocket. But let's say if you wanted to go somewhere overnight or you wanted to travel, you take a pocket off and you can go overnight or go where you wanted to go with just one pocket, okay? And then it velcros back on. So also, if you have like a explosion in your bag, it's dishwashable safe as well, and it rolls up for you to carry it as a travel roll-up bag. So this is free with the exfoliating and nourishing products, and that deal is $269. Without the deal, it would be $333. Okay, so $269 today if you purchase those products today. All right. So if you want to be a part of our next Hydra session, make sure you comment samples so we can send the samples to you. If you want to try out or hear more information about the holiday pilot program, comment holiday. That way we can give you some information about our holiday pilot program. And I think that's all of the things you got to put in the comments. I can't even remember what I said now. There's so much happening like on that side of the screen, and I'm like squirrel. Like I want to look, but then I'm like, I gotta look at you. All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I know your skin feels amazing, just like my skin does. So in the morning, remember, you're gonna wash your face because you have the moisture renewing gel mask on. In the morning, wash your face and put your moisturizer on, and I promise you, your skin's gonna feel amazing. But look at my skin, very hydrated. It feels amazing, also, and your skin is ready for bed. Have a good night.